Hello everybody, how are we doing today? Hopefully we're doing all right. Your boy is tired as shit. And he also realized he made a blunder, if you will. I think it was the last stream. I was on the wrong mic. I'm pretty sure it was the last stream we did. I'm pretty sure I was on the wrong mic. And maybe I addressed this. And maybe last stream was fine, and maybe it was the stream before, but the microphone that was on was the microphone that comes out of the face cam here. And it was not using my actual HyperX microphone that I use. So that was a little bit weird. So hopefully that wasn't too bothersome for you guys. It's gonna be bothersome when I have to go back and edit the death montage for the series. But either way, we're here, we're live, and it's probably gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight just because I'm tired AF. We don't really have a whole lot to do before beating SKYLA. I would like to make it a couple hour stream, obviously. But yeah, what did we do last time? We went back, got a couple of encounters, a couple of static encounters, I believe. We got the Volcarona from the Relic Castle. We went back and got the static Mandibuzz that you guys can get if you play Black 2. It appears in Route 4 on Thursdays. So we went back, got that. And the Mandibuzz actually got paired up to our Feraligatr, which we brought Feraligatr back onto the team and replaced the Skuntank Executor pair. So now we went from having a team that didn't have any bulk to having some bulk on our team. And I actually really like our squad. I think we're in a really good spot to take on SKYLA today, I feel. I will have the documentation pulled up for her team. I just remember, I mean, we know Swana's going to be there. I think Swana, Flyscore, Archeops, Skarmory, and then one other guy. I don't remember who the other guy was. I would like to say Unpheasant, but something tells me that it's not an Unpheasant. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and do a quick team recap here. We got Rain, our Manectric here at level 46. It's holding the Wise Glasses. See, this is what I mean by I'm tired, guys. I didn't even go to the moveset. It's got Volt Switch, Thunder Wave, Flame Burst, and Thunderbolt. So now we're actually finally taking advantage of our special attack, even if it's not that great because of us being an adamant nature. But we're making it work, right? That's what we were doing. And Rain is paired up to Angel, our Embor here at level 45, holding the leftovers. It's got adaptability, of course. Arm Thrust, Earthquake, Heat Crash, and Sucker Punch is the set. We have Mandy, our Mandibuzz here at level 43. She's holding the Rocky Helmet, so we can do a little bit of extra chip damage to any physical attacker who wants to hit me. We got Weak Armor, which is not a great ability for Mandibuzz. I would actually prefer Overcoat instead. I don't think Mandibuzz gets that great of abilities, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We got Nasty Plot, Fly, Air Slash, and Punishment. So we have an okay moveset. We can at least take advantage of Nasty Plot now that we're using Air Slash. I know we get Dark Pulse by level up, I'm pretty sure, pretty soon, so we should hopefully be able to take advantage of that. But Mandibuzz, we said it earlier, is paired up to Dylan, our Feraligatr. He's here at level 47 with Ice Punch, Surf, Crunch, and Earthquake, holding that expert belt. And then last but not least, we got Pool, our shiny Porygon 2 here at level 46, holding the EV Light, of course, with Analytic, Thunderbolt, Recover, Tri-Attack, and Signal Beam is moveset on that guy. And then we have Roger, our Sandforce, Sandstorm, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Strength. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our team. So I believe, if I remember correctly, and I'm not looking at the documentation because I want to actually test my knowledge. which could be my own downfall. I believe SKYLA's ace is 49. Now, do I need to have a bunch of my team at 49 in order to succeed? I don't think so. I think even given the levels that we're at right now, we're good, but I don't want to be kicking myself later on. Because, I mean, you guys saw very early on how a Nuzlocke type like this can kind of kick us in the keister. All right, so we can get an encounter here. Was it route 6? Route 6? 7. Oh, 6, 7. You give a TM? Oh. Maybe I'm thinking of the original Black and White, you give a TM. So we do get an encounter here in Route 7, which I don't recall if this is needing to be paired with anything. Obviously, static fungus. I'm not going to bother catching because we already got one. We already got one. There's really no need for me to catch it. Get a sing. All right, so first encounter. That is species. Holy crap, that actually really helped me out there. Shadow box. Because if I didn't have box, I would have had to catch that fur just now. That is dupes. We already have a deerling as well. What else can I get in this grass? I'm trying to think of like what you normally get in black and white and black 2, white 2. Oh, this guy's a rotation battle? Oh. I hope I have a good 3 for this. Stoutland, Houndoom, Arcanine. Oh. I could literally click Earthquake with Dylan the whole time. Because I think Earthquake is going to be stronger than going for Surf. I think. I could be wrong, but I think. Oh, guys, I forget that with rotation battles, they don't lock your move. Like the last move I just used, it wasn't locked. So I imagine Earthquake kills both of them, so I'm just gonna go for it. Yep, we got a crit. Ooh, maybe that mattered. Maybe it mattered. I'm gonna go out on a whim and say that it didn't, but maybe it did. Because he was at half health, so like I imagine that he would have just died. All right, first encounter. Can we actually? You know what? I don't mind this. I personally like Zeep Striker. I understand that he's not great. Trust me, I understand that he is not great. However, I like him. I do wish he was a little bit better. Oh wait, I have a Lumberry. Oh yeah, Cherry Berry. I hope he gets statics. All right, come on now. What I meant by you getting static is that you get paralyzed, not me. don't want to hurt him too much. Oh, of course. Ooh. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna Volt Switch. It shouldn't kill because it's resisted. Pretty damn close. Oh, I didn't know that that would work like that. That's actually kind of cool. We learned something new. We learned something new. Okay, so that's a primary electric type, which I don't think we have that many primary electric types. Maybe even at all, other than Manectric. I'm gonna name it Strikes. Yeah, I don't know if that needed to be paired with anything or not. I guess we'll find out. This guy. Please tell me you have... Please tell me you're like the breeder in the other route. Good for Mandibuzz. Time Echo is very, very weak, so... Double Edge? Yeah, I mean, Recoil, Rocky Helmet. Now you're giving me a speed buff as well. Kangaskhan. I don't feel comfortable enough being at -1 to stay in against Kangaskhan. Yeah, adaptability arm thrust on an Emboar does feel a little bit broken. It really does. Simisear. I mean, I can just EQ. He's definitely gonna be faster than me and maybe has acrobatics? No. Look, I know I'm 8 levels higher, but I would have thought that Simisear... Isn't Simisear like 100 and something base speed? I guess it's all those EVs and IVs, huh? Those make a difference. And let me check my PC real quick, because I don't remember if there was something that needed to be paired. I don't think so. There was Volcarona and Mandibuzz. Oh, maybe the Mistral and Cave encounter? No, that would have already been paired with something. Come on, controller. The Deerling, then Mandibuzz got paired to Alligator. This was a Hidden Grotto encounter. Yo, that would have been a lit pair though of a Bagon. I didn't know he was an Adamant Nature. Wow. Adamant Nature Bagon. Crazy. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have some... What's the word I'm looking for? Not leeway. He's definitely going to be first dips. He's going to have Dylan, because that's the only way that that pair gets added to the team. Oh, I didn't mean to go inside this house. I've already been in that house. Isn't there a trade? Hold up 1 second. Because if this is an auto no, I'm going to kill it. I'm glad I didn't encounter that. Wolfie VGC, where he ranked every single electric type, and apparently, allegedly, then watch the video. Sorry, Wolfie. I know how much you play a role in the Pokemon community. I do. But allegedly, someone said from that video that Emolga was considered the worst electric type, which I don't know how he was gauging it, but I feel like that's saying I have a Torkoal for my Gengar. That's a good trade. That's a really good trade. I'm trying to think if we've had the capability of encountering a Torkoal. I feel like we have. I'm just gonna check because I'm like almost certain we have. The desert? Was it in the desert? I don't know. Gengar though is really, really good. And with boosted experience, that could be nice. That could be really nasty. We're up Torkoal. I'm confused by some of the location data. I don't know. To me, it wouldn't make sense to have a trade for a Pokemon that you can't catch in this game. Oh, this is a triple battle. I'm not even the slightest bit concerned. Thunderbolt into the Volibee, and then I'll Ice Punch the Unpheasant, because I think, excuse me, I think Ice Punch will kill the Unpheasant. I wasn't sure if Thunderbolt would. Ugh. Sorry for all the yawning. And the burping, I suppose. I burped too. Disgusting. 47 for Rain. Are we at least close to leveling up with Mandibuzz? Defog! Clearing away those hazards that aren't set up. Isn't this like a healing house? Yeah, he heals. Phospho. So that's implying the Therian forms of Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. Yeah, why is our mom so bad in this game? Like, there's no way that she would be a single woman. Leafeon and Glaceon. Ooh. Am I faster than a Glaceon? I hope so. I'm gonna flame burst it as well. Yeah, we are. Glad that we are. Now, Frost Breath can't hit me. I don't think Frost Breath would have done too much to me because Frost Breath is base 40, but it always crits, so it's technically base 80, but it's stabs, so that goes to 120. And it was super effective. It would have done a lot of damage. I don't think it would have killed. But it would have done a lot. All right, 44. Can we get to 45? I'm okay if Mandibuzz doesn't get to 49 before we get to the gym. Because it's like we're not going to be using Mandibuzz in the flying gym, more than likely. I feel like Air Slash is going to do more to Girder than Fly. I mean, both probably would have one-shot, but it's fine. Quagsire. You are a tricky one, because I don't know what you're gonna do. Went to work today, and it was basically all arms, shoulders, and chest. It is hitting me right now. Well, no, it's been hitting me like all day, but like I was throwing myself through it. I wish we would have killed. Us getting weak armor here is no bueno. I might need to switch. Oh no, Rocky Helmet. I mean, I'm still gonna fall asleep though. Coming out now. Slowbro. I totally should stay in. Nah, we can go Porygon too. Or Manectric. Nah, we'll go Porygon too. Manectric will have literally the entire flying gym to himself. Or herself, sorry. She'll get plenty of attention in that gym. But I can't remember the name of the workout. It was like something with arm Pilates, which I have no knowledge on Pilates whatsoever, which is kind of funny that I say that because like I'm a gym teacher. But I know nothing about Pilates whatsoever. Team for U-turn, which is pretty good. That. Oh, we could have gotten an A-Palm. That could have been a good encounter. All right, come on now. Let me get away. Thank you. But I've heard of like people taking Pilates classes before, obviously. And a lot of the workout stuff I do is just at home. Mainly because I don't want to go pay a gym membership. Unless like I have people close by who would want to go and work out, but I don't. Hello, Keisha. How are we doing today? I didn't think we were gonna one-shot a Staravia. Pidgeotto. I feel like Pidgeotto's got a little bit more thickness on him. He's like a turkey bird. We are good? That's good. That's good. Ugh. And you? I am so unbelievably tired today. I was just talking about it. I did like a super duper heavy arm, shoulder, and chest workout before I went to work 8 hours today in retail. And now we're streaming. And let me tell you, once this stream is over, that bed over there that is out of, you know, frame somewhat. Actually, you can probably see a little bit of it over there. That bed that's over there, my head hits that pillow over there, I'm out like a light. All right, so Mandy's level 45. Who do we want to go with next? I mean, Dylan is fine. Excuse me. I'm not going to check what's in that shaking patch of grass. If it's an Autono, then I'm missing out on free experience. And I'm going to be a little upset about it. But if it's an Emolga, I don't care about that guy. I don't care about him. Raichu. I don't have a ground type. Retail sucks. Exhausted from today, as well as Marcos is asleep. He passed out like 2 hours ago. Yeah, I know that boy be slump. I bet you he snores like that typical dad snore when he's sleeping too. Yeah, because they were talking about him and Dante were talking in the chat earlier, saying like, you know, what's the move? You get, you know, are we playing games or whatever? And I figured, I figured that they were gonna be on and in VC by the time I got out of work, and I didn't see anybody was in VC, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's so hard to sleep with him. Hey. I don't envy you. I'll just say that much. Right, Roger's level 47. Yeah, no, he out for the... Yeah, unless I'm, like, exhausted, my body does not allow me to sleep before midnight at all. And I think it's just because I'm so used to going to bed around that time normally. Like, that was the norm for me for high school. Well, I know when I got out of college, there'd be some times where I'd stay up super duper late into the night, but very, very rare. And then when I started doing the gym teaching job last school year, I would actually not make it to midnight most times. I would be asleep before then. And I think that that time is just like, I'm always a firm believer of like, whenever you fall asleep at something, your body needs that rest. I'm like that too. The only difference is probably no matter when I go to bed, I wake up around 4:30. Yeah, so I'm that way, except the time I wake up is like 7 a.m. So if I go to bed at 10:30, I'm up at 7 a.m. If I go to bed at 1:30, I'm up at 7 a.m. It's like sometimes I'm okay with it, but other times I'm like, let me go back to sleep. I'm slowly getting used to the snoring, but since I'm light sleep, I don't stay asleep most nights fully. I imagine and I don't know the psychology behind this, so this could be completely false. I imagine that you would get used to it after a while. But I don't know. I don't know if that would be the case. It's so bad I haven't used a clock in about 15 years. That is, that's... I don't know if I would classify that as bad, but I can see where you would think it's bad, yeah. I mean, you just get used to it, though. I think that's how it works, so we'll see. If not, you just got to get him one of those, like, sleep masks that, should suppress the sound. Yeah, no, as long as I don't have a sleep schedule like I did when I was a teenager, where it's like I would sleep in through the entire morning. And like my day would start at like 11:30, noon, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Because as I've gotten a little bit older, I've come to value how important the morning is, especially when it comes to making appointments for important shit. I'm just like, I rather get up early, get it done out of the way, and I don't have to think about it for the rest of the day. Oh, because the sound of the machine is loud. Yeah, I have heard that those sleep machines can be loud, even though they're supposed to suppress the sound. That is one thing. The slightest noise will wake me. I've blocked people because they called me at 2 a.m. So, funny that you say that, Toasted. I got a friend named Drake. I don't know. You maybe have seen him in some of my streams, some of my sometimes my stream chats, or maybe if you've watched like any of, or I say any, some of my YouTube shorts, he likes to pop up in there for like a year or two straight. Male? Please be male? Yes! Okay, this is awesome. He would call us, or he would call certain people in the morning and ask them, like, hey, what are you doing? Like 6:30 in the morning. Now, he's on Eastern Standard Time, so he's an hour ahead of me. So it's 7:30 in the morning for him. But he is like full on like FaceTiming me that early, and it's like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm just like, I'm fucking sleeping. What? Oh, I hate that he just did that. Oh, I really wanted to use a Chandelure. I had the opportunity to use a Chandelure. That fucking sucks. Sounds like a Drake thing. Yeah. And you know what? In some ways, I get upset with him that he does call instead of text, because I feel like a lot of the times, like, I don't know if I've just become this way, but like, if it's something that doesn't need to be discussed on a phone call, and it could be something that is sent through a message, just text me instead. Because no, I do not want to answer a phone call at 6:30 in the morning when my brain is not barely on because I'm sleeping. Oh, I would be like, bro, get a girlfriend calling dudes at this hour. Yeah, it wasn't every day for a year, but like, it would be multiple times a week for a year, and I got to the point where I told him, like, I'm gonna block your number if you keep doing this. Like, because there used to be a running gag where one of our other friends, Adam, he would be up in the morning and he would type in our Discord chat, and he'd just be like, ranked, ? And it's like, everybody's going to work and all this sort of stuff. So it's like, come on, man. Try a spray repel, huh? Haunter could have been cool. Although I think I would have needed a Covenant ore to evolve him. Which, I mean, we do have one. But I don't think I want to use it right now. Doing my summer camp job that I've done the last 5 years was I wanted to really not challenge myself, but hold myself to the accountability of making sure my sleep schedule doesn't get ruined for over the summer. Because I know how hard it is to, you know, cycle back into a good sleep schedule. And I wouldn't want to take away what I've done the last year by being like, oh, I get to stay up later. Like, what do I need to do? If I don't need to be up this late, then I can go do something else or go to bed. Of course, this Poliwhirl gets the badly poisoned with Poison Fang. Just think about that. He metronomed, pulls a random move, and then gets the random status effect. Or not random, gets the status effect with that said random move. Like, come on. I don't know if Poliwrath's physical defense is better than his special. Because for whatever reason, I feel like the Poliwrath, or I feel like Poliwrath and Politoed have good good special bulk. And I always flip it around and think that they have good physical bulk, or I think Poliwrath has good physical bulk and Politoed has good special bulk. I don't know. I don't really use them that often. I think in Platinum, that was the first time I used a Poliwrath in probably over a year, for sure. It kind of discourages me that Poliwrath is so mid compared to other water types and other fighting types. Oh, I don't need a potion, I need antidote. Even though I think a doctor is up on the next floor. It's fine. Alright, Cub Chew. We're already at the almost 45-minute mark. I mean, we're probably going to be done with the tower definitely before an hour. Definitely before the hour mark. So I guess we killed this time, so it's convenient. Vanillish. I just the YouTube video that I watched, or it was a social media post of some sort, but somebody was trying to crap on like current gen Pokemon, and this was from years ago. Like this post was easily like from 10 years ago or something like that, and somebody was like trying to justify like why the older generations, that like 1 through 4 were the best, and why like gens 5, 6, and 7 weren't good. And one of them was saying like, oh, they got lazy designs. They literally made an ice cream cone, a Pokemon, and then... Oh, we got another Covenant ore. Hell. Like, the first thing they went to was designs, and it's like... If you really want to nitpick at designs, then Gen 1's gonna catch all the heat for some of their designs. But, you know, Gen 1 has the bias of being the first generation, right? And in some cases, Gen 5 is very, very similar to Gen 1 in that Gen 5 was seen as like a reset point for the franchise. Hence why there were a lot of very similar characteristics to the original 151. To me, does it really matter at the end of the day? No, I'm a Pokemon fan. I'm going to play the games how I want to play the games. I just think that, like, when I even talk to some of my, you know, longtime friends who tell me, yeah, I stopped playing at Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. I think all the games are after that are terrible. It's like, did you really give them a chance though? Because I feel like there's a couple games that I would say I enjoy more than Platinum. Does that mean I hate Platinum? No. This game's one of them. I've said it before, like Black 2 is probably my favorite game to go back and play all the time. But like Ultra Sun and Moon are great games. I don't know if I'd say Oras is better than Platinum. I'd say it's pretty close. I do have a lot of enjoyment playing Oras whenever we go back and play it. I don't know if I'd say any of the Switch titles are better than Platinum. I mean, I love Scarlet and Violet, but I don't think I can say that I like Scarlet and Violet more than Platinum. Misdreavus. Can't crunch. No. Yeah, I feel like Pokemon in some later generations that come after 4 they've cooked in some of those gens, right? I think Gen 5 is very, very good. I think Gen 6 was good. I kind of wish they did a little bit more with it, which is why I think I enjoyed Legend ZA a lot. I think Gen 7 was really, really good, especially with a lot of their different concepts that they did. The trial system. I love the fact that it's been a one-off thing and it's only been a thing for that generation. I think Gen 8 was okay. I think it does get a lot of hate. I wouldn't say it's bad. Because I feel like for me, like I said, I just enjoy playing Pokemon, right? Like if I did a Sword and Shield series tomorrow, well, probably not tomorrow, but like if I did a randomizer series of a Sword and Shield game, oh, you best believe I would be excited for it. And same energy with Scarlet and Violet. Like with Scarlet and Violet, I don't know what it was that made me enjoy those releases the most, or the first release that I really, really enjoyed since Oras. But I feel like it might have been because of kind of how disappointing BDSP was. And it's not like BDSP was a bad game. I think it was just something people wanted more. People wanted Diamond and Pearl, but they wanted to see some Platinum in there as well. So I'm kind of the way I'm looking at it is like, okay, Winds and Waves is coming out what, next year? Yeah, next year. I'm excited for that game, and I'm hoping that I mean, I think I've talked about it in this series. Like, I'm hopeful that they bring back some stuff that worked in the past. Like, I'd love to see the evil teams be like actually sinister and terrifying. Like, we haven't had a good evil team since, I mean, you could technically say Gen 7, because Gen 8 literally copied its homework. But even then, I don't know how much I would say Team Skull was sinister and evil, or the Aether Foundation. Team Flare was sinister, so we could say Gen 6 for that one. Oh, Chatot, you should not have done that, my guy. Should not have done that. Rose Raid. But I kind of want them to not be completely open world. I think one of Paldea's biggest misses was that it was completely overworld. And while that's cool from a catching Pokemon perspective, I feel like in the sense of going around and battling trainers to train up your team, yes, I know EXP all is on, but I feel like from going around and trying to train up your team, it was pointless. Because why would I... Hold on. That Sucker Punch wasn't super effective just now, and it went for foul play. Is this a dark type as well? Psychic Dark? I guess I'll switch out. I guess I do remember that Grayana made this thing Psychic Dark. Yeah, it's got Dark Pulse too. I mean, it's a critical hit. That's okay, because we eat it up. Once learned Magic Coat. No thanks. I'd actually go back downstairs and heal. I'm trying to remember if that old guy is the last guy to battle or not. I don't think there's any ace trainers in here. Oh, I don't remember. It really doesn't matter, I guess, to me. I mean, we already got a Mon at 50. Don't get fully paralyzed, Angel. Thank you. Gallade. Guess we can go man the buzz. I feel like Gallade gets Sacred Sword in this game. Oh, he's got weak armor. Wait, I just realized that if another Mon were to have, and I click punishment over and over again, that would be like a cheat code because he's got his defense, which is going down a stage, but his speed would be going up. So punishment would be doing like a ridiculous amount of damage. This punishment does more damage when the opponent has stat increases. So if it's lowering his defense as well, it'd be pretty diabolical. All right, so I made it to the top. I didn't have to ring the bell. I did it because I wanted to. Let's go ahead and fly back to Mistralton City. We will heal up at the Pokemon Center. And then we're going to go straight into the gym. Giglet's going to lead. And I imagine who's going to be faster? Because I'm pretty sure she leads off with the Archeops. Because I want to Volt Switch the Archeops and put it in Defeatist range. That's what I want to do. Yeah, there's no way that this gym is OSHA approved. I didn't know you could skip them. I won't because I want this experience. Dodrio. 43. Ooh. Ooh. We're looking nice. Brave Bird. That's gonna do nothing. That did more than I thought, and that was because he got a crit. You love saving the critical hit chance until the gyms, huh? Altaria. Dance, that was a big mistake, buddy. Unless for whatever reason you're not Dragon and Flying. You are. Because I think in Blaze Black 2 Redo, since he added fairy types to that game, they made Altaria Dragon Fairy. But she was still in this gym, despite not being a flying type. Oh, quick glove pop. I have a feeling he's gonna live. Like, I don't know why I thought Pidgeot was gonna take that, but I had a feeling. Oh. I didn't think of... They have the same gym theme. No. Wait a minute. What the hell am I saying? The gym theme is like the same cadence, but it's a different theme in every single gym that you walk into in this game. Because I'm pretty sure the first gym is the standard, like, gym theme. But the second gym is different. Third gym is well, you know, they're the same cadence, different. Fourth gym is the model show, which that's the same theme. I don't know if is Clay's same cadence. I don't know. I think it is. Interesting. I didn't think about that until just now. Now, before anybody says anything to me, am I, Mr. Streamer Man, am I aware that I had a rock type in against a grass type? Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. But what did I say when I got critted by... Who did I get critted by? Dodrio. They decide to bring out the critical hit chances in the gym, but like no other time throughout the game. When I'm in a much more high stakes environment. That's when they decide. And I know for damn sure that crit mattered because it was a Tropius. Don't get me wrong, I love Banana Beard as much as anybody else. But him being 5 levels lower... I'm sorry, did I get like the mother of all minerals on this guy? Oh, I got a crit the first turn, that's why. But still, that did that little? And chat, you know what sucks about this? Especially? What sucks about this especially is that my Porygon 2 is now going to be paired up with Metric and Emboar, and I'm gonna keep it real nice and real simple. I don't think I should be taking off my Emboar and Manectric pair. I don't want to be that guy and, you know, play bias and have Porygon 2 on the team. I love him to be on the team. That crit was... Oh my god, that's so bothersome. it's so bothersome knowing that it mattered. And like, sure, the smart play could have been go into Mana Buzz, right? But it was a Tropius at the end of the day. Like, my physical defense, even though it's technically lowered because of my nature, is still 129. That's not terrible. And you know what's even funnier is if I had fucking Sturdy, I would have lived. If I had fucking Sturdy, I would have lived. Oh, now I gotta wrestle with what do I put on the team instead? I mean, I could put the Skunk Tank and Exeggutor back in. That doesn't necessarily help. Well, it's not. I don't know. Maybe 2 Dark types, though. That would give me 2 Dark types. Which I guess is fine, because Mana Buzz isn't weak to fighting or bug. Oh my god. So I could add... I'm tanking Exeggutor back to the team, which is probably what I'm leaning towards right now. Because Zorua and Fungus kind of covers this similar bases. I could do Bill Nye and Bandit. I could technically do Deerling and Volcarona, but that would give me a second fire type, and I don't think I want a second fire type on my team. This would give me a ground type, which we have not. Yeah, we have not had a ground type on our team in the entire game. It'd give me another dark type. I don't know. I don't want to wish death on anything in this series, but if something happens to the Manectric, I'd be bothered by it. I would, but getting the opportunity to just, ugh, that's so irritating. But that's what this block type is. It's a single player Soul Link. You gotta wrestle with these decisions. You gotta make hard choices. Gotta make the hard choices. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm adding a pair to this team that is not going to really help me in this gym at all. But I think this is the best that I got. Because I could only bring the... Son of a bitch. I can only bring my Mons up to 42 right now because of the level checkpoint. Even though we technically beat Juan in the last stream. I don't count them as level checkpoints. I only count the Unova leaders as the level checkpoints. So... I'm really miffed about that death. I I think I'm miffed about it because it's like there's something I could have done, but I don't think that that's the main reason why I died. I died because of a shitty RNG. Or, well, I didn't die. Gigalith died because of shitty RNG. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, because he's a freaking psychic type, chat. I keep forgetting that Brianna changed some of these mons typings. I was gonna say, there's no way that should be doing that much damage to me. No shot that should be doing that much damage to me. So, go to Dylan. Rock slide, just don't get flinched. Thank you. Our Raptor. Could have Intimidate, but nope, he has Reckless. Toga Kiss. I think I can stay in. I don't know if I one-shotted Toga Kiss, though. Oh, that's pretty damn close, though. All right, why is my controller disconnecting? I literally let you charge all day yesterday. Quite literally all day yesterday. You were charging. But why we're having this issue is beyond me. The pink one is still over there. Because I charged it when I went to work. Today. Oh, that's the... Yeah, I need an awakening, apparently. I was gonna say, I have Castelia cones. Where are they at? They're right in front of me. I definitely passed it like twice. Oh, thank God I didn't move another space. Otherwise, I have no idea where I would have been at. Jump bluff. Oh, I hope you get staticked. I feel bad because jump bluff is so weak. But it looks like such a level 42 Braviary. See? That should be the level that you normally get a Braviary, not fucking 54. Because Braviary's not that good. I'm gonna keep it real. He has Sheer Force. I don't hate Braviary either, for the record. But he's not that good for you to have a Rufflet for that long. Same with Volibee and Manabuzz. You can make it 40, and I would say that's fair. Guys, this controller is pissing me off. It is shut off like 5 fucking times. And no, go to the Manabuzz. I'm keeping my composure. I'm keeping my composure. Heat Wave. decent damage. I wish we had Night Slash instead. I don't know. Does Mandibuzz get Night Slash? I have no idea. No idea if Mandibuzz gets Night Slash. I know it gets knockoff. Probably not in this game, but it gets knockoff in later gens. I gotta do my Duolingo streak today. I imagine we'll be done with stream by that time. Discharge. You know, if we didn't learn Thunderbolt because we got the TM for it, and a special attacking electric, I almost said thunder type move, electric type move finally at level 49. That's the first one. I level up. Because we taught him Volt Switch, we taught him Thunderbolt. Fortunately, we were forced to land. I'm gonna let this blow over. Okay, thankfully I'm right there. Armory. Oh, I thought he had sturdy. I Volt switched because I was gonna go into someone else, but yeah, sure. Intimidate. Am I crazy for thinking Fearow normally gets Intimidate? Or is that a Drayana thing? I have no idea. I'm so used to doing so many randomizer Nuzlockes with randomized abilities that, like, I don't recall. Because it feels like it... I feel like I'm taking away from my knowledge that I... But I mean, let's be honest. How many times have I encountered Fearow, used Fearow? Not many. Not many. This is it. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Or I wanted to get to. And then boom, bam. Here we are. Go ahead and save our game. All right, let's get this documentation pulled up so I'm not hooking myself. Of course, the one that we need to look at is not loading. Yeah, I just had to refresh the page. So Archeops, Gliscor, Skarmory, Swanna, Togekiss was the other one. Togekiss was the other one. Okay, so he's gonna, he's gonna lead off with an Archeops, and it has a Flying Gem with Defeatist. If I could just one-shot that thing, that would be best case scenario. I don't know if we one-shot with Volt Switch, or do I just kill it? I gotta be faster than it, right? I've got 3 levels on it. I don't think Archeops and Manectric share the same speed. He also got Head Smash, Heat Wave, and Earthquake. He probably doesn't even click Acrobatics off rip. Know what I mean? So I have to hope that I kill with Thunderbolt, which I think I do. I think that I do. Yeah, because Archeops is one of the Archeops' Achilles heels is that it has no special defense. So, all right, sending in the Gliscor. Now, the question I need to ask myself is Ice Punch quad effective going to be better than Stab super effective Surf? I feel like Surf might actually be better than Ice Punch, even though my attack and special attack difference is 64. But I know Gliscor's got really good defense, so I'm actually okay. I'm actually down to experiment here. I mean, what was it, 93? 93 special attack's not terrible. He's faster than me, which that's actually kind of surprising. I guess I didn't look at my speed stat, but I'm a little surprised that he outsped me. Unless I have a down in speed nature that I don't know about. Okay, Togekiss. You got Hurricane, Aurasphere, Roost, and Fire Blast. You're Life Orb, and you have Super Lock. What do I do? Do I just go into rain, Volt Switch into Dylan, maybe? And we know we outspeed, obviously. Oh my god. I can tell you for sure that crit mattered because we used Volt Switch on a Togekiss. Togekiss has good special defense. I want to bait the Swanna to come in. She didn't do it. But you know what? I would much rather her try to heal up the Skarmory instead of her Swanna. I'm gonna go ahead and Flame Burst. Oh, you have lefties. Yeah, definitely. It says that right there on the dock, dummy. The question I gotta ask myself is, I mean, he just set up Stealth Rocks, which is whatever, right? Really hurt my team too bad. So here comes the Swanna. I feel like I should T-Wave. You know what, let's Thunderbolt. Because if we get the paralysis on him, paralysis, and surfs. So that's weird because the doc says it should have Scald. right, so she's gonna go ahead and heal. I am going to Volt Switch here because I'm fairly confident that this kills. Quite effective. Blow me out of the gym, please. All right, let me get to a Pokemon Center and heal. All right, just out of curiosity, what is Drayden's levels looking like? I mean, I imagine that it's going to be a jump of about 10, right? 54 to 56. That feels like nothing. That's the same level jump from play to here. It might, wait, that actually might be about the same amount of distance, but no. I'm trying to think of like traditional black 2, white 2. Because Clay's like what, 30? And SKYLA's 35? 37. I don't remember. Because I do so many level boosters too, I don't remember. Either way, we get to Rare Candy our team up to 49 now, which is, I mean, I guess it's a beneficial level checkpoint, right? Because Mandy gets to earn Dark Pulse finally. I'd say it's probably time to get rid of Punishment, even though Punishment has actually been really good for us. But we have Nasty Plot, so might as well take advantage of Nasty Plot, right? Once Line Leaf Storm? Nope. I'm gonna let the Skunk Tank leave. Actually, what are we at? 1:30 on the dot? I might actually call it here. That way, Monday stream for this will we'll be able to cover a lot of ground. I might actually make Monday stream the whole stretch getting to... I actually might just make it going all the way to the 7th gym. I feel like this is a good stopping point. Keeps it short, we beat a gym, got our level checkpoint. Yeah, why not? All right. So that's going to be it for us today. We are streaming tomorrow, by the way. I did say this with, it kind of was a weird scheduling thing, but with Free Time Friday. But Free Time Friday, even though Friday was yesterday. Free Time Friday is actually happening tomorrow because we can actually stream it at a reasonable time. So we're going to be doing some more Infinite Fusion. The other games are TBD because I don't know who's going to be around tomorrow. But I should be out of work by like 3, so I imagine the earliest I might start stream would be like maybe 5:30. Yeah, I've been really itching to play Infinite Fusion. Like I said, I kind of regret that I started it as a Free Time Friday exclusive, but it does mean that I look forward to streaming Infinite Fusion. So I did something right with that. But if you guys enjoyed today's stream, make sure you show your support by clicking the like button down below if you're because it's greatly appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, that is. If you are over on Twitch, hitting that follow button would be greatly appreciated. And if you're over on YouTube, subscribing. Click the bell icon on your preferred streaming platform so you don't miss out on any notifications for when we go live. I'm gonna go to bed now. Yeah, like I said, we'll be live again tomorrow with our Free Time Friday stream. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out.